Survivors of narcissistic abuse often exhibit a fascinating yet deeply complex behavior known as fawning. Imagine this: a person, having endured relentless emotional manipulation and control, begins to navigate the world with an almost automatic tendency to please and placate others, even at the cost of their own well-being. This isn't mere politeness. It's a survival mechanism finely tuned in the crucible of their past trauma. Sound familiar? Well, let's dive a bit deeper into the meaning of fawning and 5 additional common traits of narcissistic abuse to get a better understanding. Narcissistic abuse is a form of emotional and psychological manipulation that can leave deep and lasting scars on its victims. At its core, it involves an individual, often with narcissistic traits, using tactics like gaslighting, manipulation, and emotional blackmail to control and dominate another person. This insidious form of abuse chips away at the victim's self-esteem, sense of reality, and overall well-being, often leading to a range of complex and deeply ingrained behavioral responses. Does this sound familiar? Hit the like button to let us know. Let's take a look at an example. Imagine being in a relationship where you are constantly made to feel inferior, where your thoughts and feelings are dismissed or twisted to serve another person's agenda. This is the world of narcissistic abuse, where one person, often charming and self-centered, exerts control over another through subtle, yet devastating psychological tactics. The abuser manipulates their victim's perception of reality, making them question their worth and sanity. Over time, this continuous assault on their identity can lead to a profound and unsettling transformation in the survivor's behavior and self-perception. So, let's talk about some of the more common impacts on survivors' behaviors. Research shows that the repercussions of narcissistic abuse are far-reaching and can manifest in various ways. Let's jump right in. First is hypervigilance. Survivors often develop a heightened sense of alertness, constantly on guard for potential threats or signs of disapproval. This state of perpetual anxiety can make them overly sensitive to others' moods and reactions. Next is fawning. One of the most common behaviors is fawning, where survivors become excessively accommodating and eager to please, often sacrificing their own needs to avoid conflict or criticism. This is a learned behavior, a defense mechanism against further emotional harm. Third would be self-doubt and low self-esteem. Continuous belittlement and gaslighting erode a survivor's self-confidence, leading to chronic self-doubt and feelings of worthlessness. They might struggle with decision-making, constantly second-guessing themselves. Fourth is difficulty trusting others. Betrayed by someone they trusted, survivors often have trouble forming new relationships or trusting others, fearing they might be hurt again. Fifth is emotional numbness. To protect themselves from further pain, survivors may develop emotional numbness or detachment, struggling to connect with their own feelings and the emotions of others. And number 6 on the list is people-pleasing. In an effort to avoid criticism or conflict, survivors may become overly concerned with pleasing others, often at their own expense, a behavior rooted in the need for validation and acceptance. The journey to recovery from narcissistic abuse is often long and challenging, as survivors work to rebuild their sense of self and reclaim their autonomy. Understanding the profound impact of such abuse is crucial in supporting them on their path to healing and self-discovery. Why does a person who was once confident and assertive suddenly become overly accommodating and eager to please? What dark history could transform someone into a hypervigilant people-pleaser, struggling to trust and connect with others? The answers lie in the hidden world of narcissistic abuse, where the lines between love and control blur, and the quest for survival rewires the very essence of one's being. Delve into this complex phenomenon to uncover the profound and often unseen scars left by emotional manipulation and control. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. While this behavior might appear as selflessness or agreeableness on the surface, it masks a deeper struggle. Survivors are often grappling with profound insecurities and an altered sense of self-worth, constantly wrestling with the shadows of their past. So next time you meet someone who seems unusually eager to keep the peace, consider the possibility that behind their warm smile lies a complex dance with their own history of survival. This subtle, yet powerful behavior invites us to ponder the hidden battles that shape how we interact with the world and each other. If you found these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome advice on handling life's little challenges. Also, check out this video on phrases commonly used by narcissists. We're sure you'll recognize a few. Be sure to share your own experiences with narcissistic abuse in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.